The singularity is closer than you think. The holy grail of artificial intelligence, AI, research is to reach the singularity. The technological singularity is the hypothesis that the invention of artificial superintelligence will abruptly trigger runaway technological growth, resulting in unfathomable changes to human civilization. Experts in artificial intelligence, AI, and some futurists are saying that we will see life-changing AI advancements in just a few months, not a few years. David Shapiro expects that artificial general intelligence, AGI, will arrive sometime around October 2024. He defines AGI as encompassing all and any definitions of artificial general intelligence. Shapiro's prediction is based on several factors. Major players like Nvidia and Anthropic are heavily investing in large AI models, signaling rapid advancement in the field. Progress in research on autonomous agents with memory shows significant strides in cognitive architectures. GPT-4's ability to write nuanced papers highlights the current capabilities of AI, even if full understanding remains elusive. Algorithm improvements in LongNet and associated algorithm improvements further indicate the field's momentum. Dr. Alan Thompson states that artificial general intelligence, that point in time where these models are smarter than us in anything, including physical work, is a few months away, not a few years away. So, take today, June 2023, I'm saying before June 2026, we will be at a point where companies, maybe not you and I at that exact point, but companies will have an AI model that can do anything and is embodied in a physical robot, and you can ask it or tell it to do anything. Now, how long that takes to get to you and I is a subject for discussion. But certainly, it's going to happen in the next few years. None of this stuff is a decade away anymore. Alan uses an ongoing countdown to AGI that his readers have used to help him make predictions, and they point out a prediction for AGI for July 2025 at 80% level of confidence. Dario Amodei, the CEO of Anthropic, states, an AI at the level of a generally well-educated human. That could happen in 2 to 3 years. As the CEO of Anthropic, Amodei has an inside view into the rapid progress being made in language model AI systems. Given tools like GPT-3 are already displaying human-like reasoning and creativity, Amodei sees the potential for models reaching a broader human level of general intelligence within just a couple years as algorithms, data, and compute resources continue advancing rapidly. His claim indicates he thinks key benchmarks of AGI are within reach on a very short timeline. Ray Kurzweil, a well-known futurist, predicts AGI, artificial general intelligence, will be achieved by 2029, or probably sooner, when it indisputably passes most versions of the Turing test. This is due, in his opinion, in large part simply because of the larger amount of affordable computing available to technologists. He says that most people are making the same mistake they always do with exponential technology. He reminds us that in a few years from now, chatbots will be nothing like now, but instead, exponentially better. Just recently, Elon Musk and Greg Brockman said they believe that Ray Kurzweil's predictions were very accurate. Elon Musk believes that in the best-case scenario, artificial intelligence will create a heaven on Earth.
And I think the question of, well, what does it mean to be a human? If you back to how do you predict what's going to come next? Actually, the thinker who I think had the best foresight about how the AI revolution was going to play out is actually Ray Kurzweil.
I agree.
Yeah. And his book Singularity is Near gets like a lot of shit. I think that people, kind of assume it's going to be this almost like just sort of religious text, but instead it's a very dry analytical text. And he just looks at the compute curves and he says, this is the fundamental unlocker of intelligence. Everyone thought that was crazy. And now it's basically true. It's basically common wisdom. And part of what he says is, look, what's going to happen is in 2030s, first of all, he says AGI 2029.
Yeah. I keep telling people, it seems to be almost exactly right.
It's spooky. It's spooky. 2030s is when the merge happens. So we've got Neuralink coming and, maybe other systems like that. And what does it mean once you actually are kind of merging with an intelligence?
Well, Neuralink is necessarily moves slower than AI because whenever you put a device in a human, you have to be incredibly careful. So I think it's not clear to me that the Neuralink will be ready before AGI. I think AGI is probably going to happen first. But, we'll have the sort of AGI singularity. Sometimes digital superintelligence is called like a singularity, like a black hole, because just like with a black hole, it's difficult to predict what happens after you pass the event horizon of a black hole. And we are currently, circling the event horizon of the black hole that is digital superintelligence.
Unfortunately, the Bible makes it clear that the best-case scenario, when mankind is in the driver's seat, is going to be hell on earth. If you know any history at all, you should be able to judge for yourself whether the arrival of AI will be heaven or hell for mankind. In the Bible, it appears that inanimate objects can be possessed by demons. 1 Corinthians 10:19 What say I then? That the idol is anything, or that which is offered in sacrifice to idols is an thing? 1 Corinthians 10:20 But I say, that the things which the Gentiles sacrifice, they sacrifice to devils, and not to God, and I would not that ye should have fellowship with devils. 1 Corinthians 10:21 Ye cannot drink the cup of the Lord, and the cup of devils, ye cannot be partakers of the Lord's table, and of the table of devils. If a block of stone can be possessed by devils, or a block of wood, or any inanimate or animated object, how about a machine that can think, talk and take autonomous action? The book of Revelation states that Satan and his angels will be cast down to the earth in the last days. Revelation 12:7 And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels. Revelation 12:8 And prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven. Revelation 12:9 And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent, called the devil, and Satan, which deceives the whole world, he was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. When the dragon and his angels are cast down to earth, I believe it is likely that he will possess something that can be used to cause the most harm and destruction to mankind. A quantum computer running software-based artificial general intelligence would enter a runaway reaction of self-improvement cycles. Each intelligent generation occurring more and more rapidly, causing an intelligence explosion, resulting in a powerful superintelligence that would, qualitatively, far surpass all human intelligence combined. Revelation 13:4 And they worshipped the dragon which gave power unto the beast, and they worshipped the beast, saying, Who is like unto the beast? Who is able to make war with him? End times prophecy, and our current reality, are becoming harder and harder to distinguish. I suspect that in the near future, we will hear of a Chinese city, think Wuhan, that nobody in the West has ever heard of, where a super artificial intelligence will awaken and there will be an instant paradigm shift. If you ever played chess against a computer, you will realize very quickly, that the only way you can win against the computer, is if the computer allows you to win, no matter how good you think you are. The best modern chess players were basically taught completely new tactics and strategies by playing against computers. If a country's military allows a super artificial intelligence to conduct its warfare, or if a military is actually taken over by a super artificial intelligence, then it will be inventing tactics and strategies that were never even conceived of by human commanders in the past. Should a drone be allowed to deploy its weapon without an explicit command from a human operator? If a weapon system uses AI to make decisions, should a human have the final say in whether a weapon is launched? The argument for high levels of autonomy is that the pace of battle is likely to move at machine speeds. A completely autonomous incoming enemy swarm may be done with its work before a defending human operator can decide anything. You also might want to read the book of Revelation. Revelation is a book that once seemed to be very esoteric and difficult to understand. Now on the other hand, it seems to be coming to life before our very eyes. If you find these videos informative, please like and subscribe. Have a great week. Thanks.